Good evening, everyone. My name is Simone Walters. In asking the question, what disposition makes me a successful teacher, I would have to say that it is guided by these few words. Today I lead the school, tomorrow my students will lead the world. Each day I go into my classroom with that in mind, that I'm going to equip my students with the tools that will make them great leaders of tomorrow. These are our future. These are the future doctors, future lawyers, and even future presidents. I consider myself to be a depositor, and my students are depositees. They rely on me each day to equip them with new and useful information that is relevant to their everyday lives. As a teacher, it is up to me to bring out the best in them and to help them discover their voice and express themselves freely. I also keep in mind that all students are unique and have unique learning styles. It is up to me to find new and interesting ways to tap into these learning styles to get the information across to my students. What do I need to work on to grow as an educator, you may ask? I believe that I can continue to educate myself, to continue to build on the knowledge that I already know. By doing this, I'll be able to help my students to expand and grow when it comes to their knowledge. What is a good teacher? A good teacher a good teacher brings out the best in her students. This is not done easily. This is not done by tricks. This is not by popularity. This is done by, first and foremost, integrity. Displaying integrity to your students is the number one thing. As the saying goes, lead and I will follow. One of the most important things I should say is encouraging high expectation. Holding your students to high expectation, having high academic standards for your students is one of the most things that I believe a good teacher exhibits. Encouraging cooperation. What I mean by that is inquiring about your student's interests and background. Finding out what your student is interested in and find out where they are coming from. This allows you to meet them where they are and be prepared when it comes to your classroom. This creates a great, fun-loving, and exciting environment that will encourage your students to feel safe and feel free to express themselves. Last but not least, emphasizing timeliness. What I mean by timeliness is by encouraging your students to hand in their materials and assignments on time, because this is something that they are going to be confronted with on a daily basis in the future and throughout their lives. Throughout our lives, we are faced with deadlines and timelines that need to be met, and there are no excuses. So by encouraging your students to follow these timelines and deadlines, you are preparing them for the future, setting high expectations, by setting goals for your students, encourages them to push themselves a lot harder, encourages them and prepares them to compete in this global economy. Um, this is what I believe makes a successful teacher. This is what I believe drives my teaching career each and every day. This is what I believe helps to create these students and make them well-rounded individuals and be prepared for the world that they face ahead. That once they have these tools, there are no surprises. Um, and this is my disposition. Thank you.